Saturday night kind of place. There'll be devils in a rush. And stuff tape makes you hush.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome outgoing NAPABA President Cindy Chang.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to welcome you to Washington, D.C. and our Friday luncheon plenary session. Remember to use our hashtag while you tweet throughout the convention, hashtag NAPABA17. This afternoon's luncheon plenary session is generously supported by WilmerHale. Please join me in welcoming Nimish Patel, WilmerHale's Director of Diversity and Inclusion and past NAPABA President.
Thank you, Cindy, and congratulations on completing a terrific term. And Punky, look forward to working with you on your term as well. Good afternoon, NAPABA. It's great to be back up here. It's been a few years since I've had the mic. First, I just want to, as a Washingtonian, welcome all of you to Washington, D.C., your nation's capital. At WilmerHale, we're proud to be longtime supporters and sponsors of NAPABA, and we appreciate the opportunity to host today's luncheon plenary featuring Hari Kondabolu, a very talented and accomplished writer and comedian. As the head of diversity and inclusion for WilmerHale, just wanted to take a minute and talk about the importance of diversity and inclusion, not only at the firm, but across the profession. At NAPABA and around the profession, we've been talking about diversity and inclusion for many years. But as illustrated in the Portrait Project led by Justice Goodwin Liu and countless other surveys, collectively as a profession, we've just made incremental progress. One of the biggest challenges that we have across the profession is diversity at senior levels. And the numbers are particularly sobering when we're looking at equity partner levels. So for example, women still comprise only about 18% of equity partners across large law firms. And for partners of color, it's only about 6%. So at WilmerHale, we've made some progress. There's a lot more to do, but we've made some progress. For Asian Pacific Americans, as an equity-only partnership for Asian Pacific Americans, we have about 6% in our partnership, and for partners of color overall, it's about 12%. And for women across the equity partnership, it's 25%. So again, some progress, but a lot more work to be done. One of the drivers for our efforts has been a sustained commitment from leadership in terms of diversity and inclusion. We're one of the few AmLaw 200 firms that has a woman as a co-managing partner, Susan Murley, and one of the even smaller number that has had both a woman and a partner of color as a co-managing partner. And of course, previously we had Bill Lee from Boston as one of our co-managing partners. The reality is these are really tough issues, and there are no magic solutions. But through sustained commitment and by working together, we can make some progress. So to the NAPABA board, the foundation, our committees, our affiliates, and all of you here today, thank you for the amazing work that you do every day to support Asian Pacific American attorneys in the profession and to advance diversity and inclusion across the profession. Thank you.
Thank you, Nimish and WilmerHale, for your long-standing support of NAPABA. Last year, during the convention, we shared the results of the Portrait Project, a study on diversity in the legal system led by Justice Goodwin Liu and published by NAPABA and students from Yale Law School, Eric Chung, April Hu, Christine Kwan, and Samuel Dung. It highlighted the increasing number of Asian Americans in the legal profession, but our underrepresentation in leadership. The Portrait Project was the first of its kind comprehensive study by Asian Americans in the law. Justice Liu's initiative and hard work has been extremely meaningful to our bar organization and has triggered significant dialogue on the issues facing our profession. In recognition of his dedication to increasing diversity in the profession, it is my honor to bestow the President's Award to Justice Goodwin Liu, Associate Justice of the California Supreme Court.
Good afternoon. This is a huge room. I want to begin by thanking Cindy and NAPABA for this very nice honor. I am very touched and very grateful to NAPABA and to all of you for your friendship and support over the years. It has truly meant a lot to me. This network, all 2,000 of you here, have been sort of like an extended family. So if you're ever in the Bay Area, let me know. I'll cook for you. As for the Portrait Project, I just want to say 3 quick things. First of all, it could not have been done without the tremendous work of my co-authors, Eric Chung, Samuel Dong, April Hu, and Christine Kwan. Christine is here sitting right in front. Eric, April, and Christine started doing this research with me 3 years ago when they were 1Ls in law school. They did the work and they made this happen, so this recognition also belongs to them. Secondly, the study would not have happened without the generous support of NAPABA, Yale Law School, and the Minority Corporate Counsel Association. But I also want to recognize especially Don Liu, who saw the value of this project early on and wrote a personal check to support it, and then persuaded others to do the same, including Joe Centeno, Javad Chaudhry, Gail Key, Wilson Chu, Ivan Fong, and Larry Tu. And if you want to be on this list, come see me afterward, because we have a number of follow-up studies that need funding. And then finally, I want to thank all of you. Nearly 700 of you contributed to this study as participants in our focus groups, as respondents in our national survey, and as informal advisors. About a year into the study, it became clear to me that the most important thing we could do was to tell your story, to capture in one place, through hard data and systematic analysis, the experience our community has had in the legal profession, initially as outsiders looking in, and now as insiders looking up, as we work to reach new heights of leadership and public service. Many of you have heard me tell a story about Harold Koh that ends with the phrase, "No humble Asian shit." That's Asian for lean in. But I am truly humbled to receive this award. Honestly, I've never thought of myself as any Mr. Big Asian. The truth is that I feel like anything I've ever done for this community has been a result of what this community and all of you have done for me. So this is a really nice honor, and I thank you very much.